So we just got to the touch of your hand lets me catch me whenever I... And then we got to this fall. So fall, we're going to be doing a D as normal. And we're going to be going thumb, index, middle, index, then lifting up the middle finger like we had before. Then we're going to go middle, middle, index. A slightly different pattern there. I'll do it slowly. So lifting up the middle finger, thumb, index, middle, index, ring, middle, index. Then take this index finger and move it up to the 2nd fret on the D string. Leave the ring finger there. And you're going to play that with your thumb. Then go thumb, index, middle, index. Then onto a tricky little chord. It's tricky in comparison to the song, I suppose. And it's based on a B-7. So take your ring finger, put it on the 4th fret on the D string. Take your index finger, put it on the 2nd fret on the G string. And then finally your middle finger on the 3rd fret on the B string. Pick that, thumb, index, a thumb on the D string, thumb, index, middle, index. So I'll do that bar for you again with the changes. You may have to work on this. I had to when I was learning it. Okay. So, the touch of your hand lets me catch me whenever I fall. Okay, sounds really nice, doesn't it? So it's definitely worth learning. Then, you say it best, so we're going to be going back to our C add 9 style chord. So that's middle finger on the 3rd fret on the A string, ring and pinky on the 3rd fret, wedged on the B and E string. And we're going to pick that thumb on the bass note on the A, index, middle, index, ring, index, middle, index. Then change to a D, leaving the ring finger there, and this time doing a strum on the side of the thumb all the way down. Whenever I fall. Whoops, you say it best when you say nothing at all. Okay, not the best rendition there, but you need to just work on, it's that bit that keeps throwing me. Okay, so I never get my finger high enough, but you can work on it, you will get it, I'm certain. And then you're into a musical interlude, and for all intents and purposes, it's just the intro. The pianos are playing a little lead line, but we're just doing what we've already learnt. So nice and simple. And then into verse 2. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, Drew, well, it's going to be exactly the same as verse 1. And it is, up to a point. So I'm just going to play it for you. And as I said, it is the same, and I'll tell you when we need to then learn the new section. So, all day long, all I hear is people talking out loud. So this is all the same. I don't know the lyrics here, so please bear with me. But you can drown out the crowd. So let me show you what was happening there. So on the word but, we're making that same shape that we had just previous, which is index finger on the 2nd fret on the D, leaving the ring there on the B string on the 3rd. You're going to play thumb, index, middle, index, then move this up to the A string on the 2nd fret. And thumb, index, middle, index. So that goes. Then bring the middle finger to the 3rd fret on the A string and do the same picking pattern. Then change to a D, and we're going to go thumb, index, then pinching, middle and ring, and then so doing a pinch and then doing the same hammer on 2 to 3 on the thinner string. So let's do that where it changes. And then on crowd, we're back to our G. Okay, once again, I'm just not bothering putting the index down. Thumb, and then it's the same pattern. The only thing that's different is that we've got this, and And we're just going to do the pinch again on the bottom 2 strings. So it's just adding a bit of variation to the song, which sounds really nice with that hammer on at the end. And then the pre-chorus is exactly the same. Try as I may, I can never explain. You do have video 1 there at the bottom of this video if you need to remind yourself. Don't say a thing. The smile. Now at this point, I like to start strumming it, okay? So I'm going to show you a simple pattern. The smile on your face makes me know that you need me. Da-da-da-da. So the pattern is this, all downstrokes. We're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and just accenting on the 1 and the 3. 1 and 2 and 3. Accent means louder. Truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me whenever I fall. Okay, so this chord at the end is optional, all right? With the actual B bass note, it doesn't work. So it's basically the chord that we were making that I told you I had a few troubles with. So we can just strum it. Then, for the You Say It's Best, you say it's best, just C add 9 chord. 1, 2, 3, 8 strums for it, then single strum on the D. When you say nothing at all. Now, keeping that rhythm going, where there's a flute solo, which we're not going to be able to do on the guitar whilst strumming and doing the accompaniment. So I just like to use that same pattern, and I'll show you the chords we use, or the chords that I like to use for this. So it's an E chord, 1 and 2, and then changing to a B chord. Now I quite like doing my B chord here, which is the 5th fret, 7th fret on the E string, 8th fret on the G, and 9th fret on the A and the D. And I like playing it as an open bar chord, so that's technically how we should be playing it, but I like to let all the strings ring. So to a B, then move it down, the whole thing down 2 frets to go to an A, then back up to B, then it's back to E. Now this is a really easy change. You just lift up the index and slide the whole lot down to the 1st fret. So we go E, B, A, B. Then we do that 3 times. And then the 4th time we go A for 8 then to B for 8. Then into another chorus strum. The smile on your face makes me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. Now the song's left hanging there on a single strum on the C add 9. Do try that, sounds really nice. And then the touch of your hand as you'll catch me whenever I fall. So here it's just exactly the same. We're back to the picking pattern. I'm not going to show you how to do it again. You do have the tab if you need it there, where it says into this outro. Da, 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 into this part. Is Drew gonna get it or not quite? You say it best when you say nothing at all. Now, I think it's really nice to end there in an acoustic rendition, but you can then just keep strumming the chorus chords towards the ending, because it kind of has this sort of reprise ending. But I think finishing on that, when you say